Welcome gamers and miners. When you clicked on this video, you definitely saw it saying, why is mining an addiction? I will explain it to you. I will compare mining with gambling. Why? Because those two things aren't that different when you better look. The things that are like similar to them is you still have to invest money. It's not very hard. You're earning easy money, but there are still differences we have to look at. When you go inside of some kind of casino or something, and when you sit on some of those slot machines, you will see it's not that hard. You're just sitting and slamming your hand on some of those buttons and all of those fruits and shit, whatever the fuck. If you're lucky, you can get some good money, but it's very risky, and everybody knows gambling can be very dangerous. Just because of the thing, it's not guaranteed money. And some of the most dangerous thing can happen to you when you get carried away because you're not winning every time. Every living being has some kind of surviving instinct, and they're ready to do all kind of messed up shit just to get back. And some of those results can be people getting divorced, losing their houses, losing their cars, losing their children, and the most dangerous thing, they can commit suicide. I know some people that went through that, and it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Do not ever gamble. It's very risky. It's dangerous. Now when we look at mining, it's the same kind of process. You have still to invest money by buying some of those motherboards and GPUs and all the components which you will need to make a mining rig, right? But there's no really risk in that. If you have a good internet and when you have the good GPUs, you can expect money every month. Guaranteed money. What is the most dangerous part behind that? No, there's nothing dangerous about that. You're at your home, especially because of the pandemic, what's happening all around the world. On one side, I would say it's very smart. You're at home, you're earning easy money, you're not getting outside, walking amongst people, and because of the virus that are out there, it's smart, but you can get carried away. And what I saw in a lot of people, like for example, YouTube miners, they're ready to do a lot of crazy things which no really normal person would do. Like let's say get a full garage full of those graphics cards. Jesus Christ, Stacy, why would you do that? Why? When you start with that, you can't really stop, because you're seeing profit that you're getting so easy. It's really easy. When you're getting good money, why wouldn't you buy more? So you can expect next month more money. Now for example, I will show you this kind of picture. Now what you're seeing here is one mining rig full of 3080s. 3080s. Look at this. What is that? This is insane. If it wasn't for 2021, I would say this is a part of a nightclub. Just turn off those lights behind that, turn on the RGB, turn on some good music with some good beat, and you can fucking dance on that. Jesus Christ! Come on! Yeah! 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 Now anyways, now I want to talk about something else, which got my attention, and
I'm not happy.
Well, everyone knows smuggling or doing some kind of illegal stuff like working with drugs, weed and weapons isn't very smart. Well, it is smart, you're getting a lot of money, but it's illegal, okay? Something happened in Hong Kong. There was a raid. In 2 AM, some guys were smuggling graphics cards. Smuggling graphics cards. Are you really that desperate? What? What's gonna happen next? In the middle of the night, going through the street, and all of a sudden you see some kind of figure in a dark alley. And in the dark comes out like this kind of merchant from Resident Evil 4. And instead of drugs and weapons, and he wants to sell his graphics cards.
Welcome! Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Now, if that kind of thing happens, I'm done. That's fucking scary. This is very scary and messed up. And when I better think about it, what I saw in a few months, I wouldn't be surprised, actually. Now also, it's not just because it's easy and some of those miners and scalpers are desperate. I would say they're also greedy. Let's look at those scalpers. Now, the greedy part is when I saw on eBay, there was also a picture of someone selling in bulk 72 3060s. 72 graphics cards in bulk. And I am which drives me fucking mad. Where did you get so many graphics cards, dude? 72? Behind all of our backs, it's 100% something shady, which also is very scary and disgusting. They saw the potential in those graphics cards. Not just the 30 series, some of those older series. Let's say for the Radeon 7, it's a meh card, but it's actually goddamn good in mining. It's somewhere around with the 3080. And when you go on eBay, when you type in Radeon 7, most of those prices are similar with the 3080, around $2,000. Yeah, when I saw this, I was, oh my god. And because of that, I would say there's also one very dangerous thing: greed. Now, I will go off topic a bit. I will talk about greed. Now, I saw one time a short documentary or something in Africa. In Africa, they actually have some kind of trap for monkeys. When you look at monkeys, they are very close relatives to humans. Some of their genetics and everything is very similar. I will explain why I'm saying this. Well, that trap is very interesting actually. They find a hill and then make a big hole, drop a fruit inside, and then when a monkey comes to that hole and sees a fruit inside, it will try to put his hand inside to grab the fruit and get it out. But since the hole is not big enough for its hand and the fruit to get out, it's stuck. But it's interesting, it wouldn't let go. It wouldn't let go to save its life. It's ready to risk its life for fruit. How goddamn greedy! Okay, I'm definitely sure a lot of you people who are seeing this, you know at least one very greedy person in your life. At least one. Why I'm saying this? Because look at those prices, god damn it. Look at those prices. Why would you charge for a piece of metal, few wires, and maybe plastic? Enough money so I can get a driver license, and when I just maybe add a little bit more money, I could get a car for a gaming card. Think about those two things. Getting a driving license and a car or a graphics card. What's more affordable? You will have something if you're smart and careful. You will have this for your whole life. Or this graphics card, which can maybe have a lifespan around, I don't know, if you're careful, maybe 4 years, 5. What's more important in your life? What do you think? Let's talk about those miners. Even though they are earning so much money of mining, at least $1,000. That's more money than a normal job. And you're doing nothing. You're not sweating, you're not risking your health. Let's say if you're a worker on some kind of building or something, you are risking your life for maybe $1,000 a month. It's hard work, it's dangerous, but that's a job. You accepted the job to do it for the money. And then those miners, they're getting more and more cards. Let's talk some of those mining channels. Like every time I see one of those new videos they're posting, I'm getting more and more surprised. Some of them are getting every episode a new graphics card. 1, maybe 3, more, maybe 5 or even 10 cards. And even it got to that level of greed and desperation and need, they will buy a whole pre-built PC just to take the GPU out and then selling the rest of the PC without the GPU. It's more affordable to buy a whole pre-built than a GPU by its own. God damn. Mining is very easy, but what you're getting with that is some of them are desperate and getting greedy. Just because it's an easy job. I wouldn't say really a job. It's on to you. What you think about it? Is mining an addiction? For everything what I saw in the few last months, I would say 100% yes, it's an addiction. But since May started, we also knew some of those information, what's gonna happen with those graphics cards in the future. Everybody know that at the end of this month we will see a new graphics card, the 3080 Ti, which will not be compatible with any of those old drivers that some of those miners were using for mining. And there will be some physical limiters inside them. So good luck with that. But still, scalpers and miners do exist. Scalpers, if it's any good of those cards, they will still put some ridiculous numbers, get a ton of those cards, like we saw some of those examples on eBay, and we will be fucked. And that's also the point where I mentioned greed. They don't care about any of us, they care about money. They don't care. And even if those limiters are reducing the hash rates, all of those cards for 50%, some of those miners will still buy those, because if the 3080 Ti will offer around 50 mega hash, which is still acceptable for those miners, we will see again scalpers, shortage, and all that wonderful shit. But should you pay a graphics card $2,000? Fuck no. Be smart, wait. You have to wait. We have to see what's gonna happen with Bitcoin. Will it fall? And what's gonna happen with all of those graphics cards? We have to see. So my only recommendation will be patient. So what do you think about mining? Is it an addiction or not? Please comment down below and we will talk. No problem. But also, if you like this video in any part, hit that like button and subscribe. It's super free. It's very free, just one click and you're happy with me. Come on! Choo! And yeah, until next time, Big on 120, signing out.